a new era in spaceflight, a new era in space exploration. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to have a base on the moon. We're going to send people to Mars and make life multiplanetary. And
I think people sometimes forget that technology does not automatically improve. It only improves if a lot of people work very hard on that technology.
Who is Elon Musk, and what is a Muskland? Elon Musk is a South African-born American entrepreneur based in the U.S. who left the whole world mesmerized by his achievements and his will to change the world and inhabit another planet, the red planet, Mars. Before we begin, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Elon Reeve Musk was born in South Africa, Pretoria, in 1971. His mother was a dietitian and a model, and his dad was an engineer. Elon was obsessed with computing and programming since he was a kid. At the age of 13, he designed a code to a game called Blaster, and he succeeded in selling it. It wasn't that good, but it was from a 13-year-old boy. Elon didn't really like where he was living and plotted an escape from South Africa and went to the USA. He always thought America was his dream country and where it would allow his personality to flourish and his dreams become reality. But first, he applied for a Canadian citizenship because his mother was Canadian, and that was the age of 17 when he finished his high school studies. He went there, but sadly the people who he was going to stay with moved to another place, so Elon passed his first year in Canada working here and there. He tended vegetables and shoveled out grain bins at a cousin's farm. And all this time, his family in South Africa were trying to get there as well. As soon as the family got together, Elon went to the University of Queens to study business, and he was good at it. But he transferred to an Ivy League school in the U.S., the University of Pennsylvania, pursuing dual degrees, first an economic degree from Wharton School and then a bachelor degree in physics. He later applied for a PhD at the University of Stanford, but he dropped out after 2 days to continue his projects. Elon and his brother Kimball started working on their first project to start up. In other words, it was a project that concerned the web, because back then the web started being accessible to the public thanks to the Yahoo company and other companies. And in the same year, Elon was by day an intern in an institute located in Silicon Valley, and that institute was the Pinnacle Research Institute, which was a startup with a team of scientists who worked on fuel source in electric and hybrid vehicles. And by night, he went to another startup called the Rocket Science Games that wanted to create the most advanced video games ever, made by moving them off cartridges and onto CDs. Now, back to the first startup of Elon. It was launched by the brothers Musk, Elon and Kimball, and it was named Zip2, Global Link Information Network. And that was in 1995, and this startup helped the business owners to be present on the web, surfing public. Zip2 created a searchable directory of businesses and ties this into maps. The work conditions weren't that good. They were working in an apartment studio of 20 feet by 30 feet. Elon was doing the coding, and his brother was doing the sales operations. It was a tough start, but he didn't give up. After Elon was fused with a new brand of confidence that he gained from his first startup, his second project was to create a sort of virtual bank. Again, he struggled while trying to make this project work. The first name of this project was X.com. Then the company merged with another one, so the name became PayPal. Yes, PayPal was Elon's project. Shocking, huh? Elon never stopped thinking about his next move. His brain is always working non-stop. So while he was working on the PayPal project, he was building his new company called SpaceX. This company was made to explore space and to occupy Mars one day. At first, no one believed in this project. Neil Armstrong was one of them, and that really upset Elon Musk, and he really wanted for Armstrong to come visit his factory. But day after day, month after month, Elon showed what he can really do when it comes to space. So after recruiting engineers and scientists, they helped him build the rocket that will launch the spaceship into space, and it was reusable and in such good shape, and it was called Falcon 1. So NASA decided to have his back by using his rocket Falcon 9, and recently the workers of SpaceX, in collaboration with NASA, they created the Dragon Crew spaceship that took 2 astronauts to the ISS, International Space Station, and it was a success, and it costed cheaper than using the Russian Soyuz spaceship. The next project concerning space is Inhabit the Planet Mars, and he's doing a collaboration with NASA, and they launched Perseverance to go discover Mars before sending humans there. Elon always thought of making the Earth a better place by creating electric vehicles that have no emissions or gases that can harm the environment. And that was the case. He helped found the company Tesla, but now he's the CEO of his company, and that is specialized in producing electric cars with astonishing design. Other than these projects, he has others. One is about AI, artificial intelligence, another one called Solar City. There is also the Boring Company, a company devoted to boring and building tunnels in order to reduce street traffic. One of Elon's inventions is the Hyperloop, and it's a concept for a new form of transportation, an invention that would foster commuting between major cities while severely cutting travel time. Ideally resistant to weather and powered by renewable energy, the Hyperloop would propel riders in pods through a network of low-pressure tubes at speeds reaching more than 700 miles an hour. Musk noted that the Hyperloop could take from 7 to 10 years to be built and ready to use. If you go to any of his companies, you'll be amazed by the work that this human being made, and that's why it's called the Muskland. Elon Musk is an inspiration to all of us. He started from scratch, and now he's a billionaire, where his net worth is $76.6 billion. He had so many difficulties to be where he is now, but he was committed to his work, and he dedicated all his time for work. He once said to a friend, "If there was a way that I could not eat so I could work more, I would not eat. I wish there was a way I could get nutrients without sitting down for a meal." He never stopped believing in himself. Elon Musk is a name that no one will ever forget.